Meet our current champions, Richard and Jill Stevens from Chicago. They've been making decisions together for the past 15 years and have won a grand total of more than $12,000 in fabulous prizes. And here are Stuart Schwab and Pam Hodge from New York. They've been making their own little decisions for the past 3 years. Today, these two couples will compete for more than $20,000 in cash and prizes as we get ready to play the exciting new game show, Decisions, Decisions. And here's your host, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to Decisions, Decisions. As you know, on this program, the contestants earn cash and prizes at a faster rate if they come up with the right decision in agreement with each other. And two people who have obviously been in total agreement for the past week and a half are returning champions from Chicago, Jill and Richard Stevens. Married, as we pointed out, for 15 years, and you have 2 children.
Right.
Was it a conscious decision on your part to have just the 2?
Yeah, we adopted one and had the other one.
So it was planning all the way.
Yes.
In the home, who makes most of the decisions, Jill?
I do, but I make him think he does.
You notice he was about to answer even though I directed the question to you. You've done very well as a team. Good luck today against this young couple, Pam and Stuart. They're the newcomers. Let's make them feel welcome. And as our viewers noticed, I'm sure, in the introduction, you have different names. That means you're not married, but you've been together for about 3 years. Okay. Is there a marriage in the near future for you, Pam?
Well, we're both waiting to get a little more stability in our career, but in the next
What do you equate with stability?
Well, Stuart's starting a new advertising agency, and in another year or so he should be, I hope, very successful.
All right. If he is successful with you on this program, might that be a determining factor? Absolutely. Okay. Yes. Good luck to you two. We'll be putting both couples to the test with Decisions, Decisions right after this commercial break. Thank you, and welcome back to Decisions, Decisions. On our show, the object of the game is really quite simple: to be the first couple to earn $1,000 in cash. We're going to pay $100 for each individual correct answer, which means if a couple is in agreement and they give me the right answer, they've earned $200 and they get the next question. If only one member of the couple gives me the right answer, they earn $100, but they lose their turn. If they're in agreement and they give me the wrong answer, we automatically go to the other couple. We're going to start things off with our returning champions, and that means Jill and Richard. Have you decided who's going to answer first?
Yes, we've discussed it, and I will.
Okay, here's your question. According to the Parents' Encyclopedia, this is the best thing to do if your 2-year-old child uses a dirty word. What should you do, Richard?
2-year-old child?
2-year-old.
Ignore it.
All right, Jill, are you in agreement with that, or do you think you should do something else?
His little bottom. A 2-year-old child? I think I'd tell him that it was wrong, not to use it again.
In the early going here on Decisions, Decisions, ladies and gentlemen, it's important to build up your cash as quickly as possible. We have a disagreement here, which means that Jill and Richard can earn $100, but they'll lose their turn. The right answer, according to the Parents' Encyclopedia, if your 2-year-old child uses a dirty word, is to ignore it. So we pay $100 for Richard's answer, and we go over to Stuart and Pam. Who's going to be answering the questions on your team?
I'll make the answers here.
All right. Here is your first question. True or false? According to the Dallas Morning News, most women don't mind at all being spanked. True or false? Don't mind being spanked.
Well, in Dallas, that might be the thing to do. Although I don't watch Dallas very much, I don't think it's proper to spank a woman. So I would say that that's
false.
That's false.
Pam, what do you think?
Were you referring to the Dallas program?
No.
What was that?
This is according to the Dallas Morning News, so it has to do with people in the Dallas area.
Do women enjoy being spanked? It can be
Women
fun.
don't mind being
spanked. I don't think they like being spanked at all.
In a playful sort of way.
No, I don't
okay,
think a man
I'll
should
have
be
to agree with
physical.
Stuart. No.
You say it's false also. Women don't mind being spanked.
No, women mind being spanked. They don't like being spanked.
The right answer is true. Women like being spanked, but not too hard. That means no points for you there. You still have $400, but we go back to Jill and Richard, and they have an opportunity with this question. According to surveys, Jill and Richard, do most women think that men with hairy chests are more masculine and virile than others? Yes or no? Richard?
I think times are changing. At one time, I think that was definitely true. Now, I'm not sure, but I'll go with yes, it is.
You bet your sweet bippy. They're really sexy.
Oh, you...
The further down it's unbuttoned, the better.
Does Richard have a hairy chest?
You bet.
Yeah, that may be what has kept you together for 15 years.
I helps.
But right now, it's what has enabled you to pick up an additional $200 because that's the right answer. Even among college girls where they did this survey, you're leading with 600, only 400 more to go before you get to go into our bonus round. According to recent statistics, who has a better chance of snagging a mate? A short, plump, and muscular girl, or the tall and willowy type?
I would say the short, plump, muscular type.
Why?
Just because I get the feeling from short, plump women that they're happier with themselves. They're just maybe more jovial and having a better time. And I think that a man wants to have a good time with a woman.
All right, you've made all of the short, plump, muscular girls in our audience very happy. Pam, do you agree with him on that?
Well, I tend to agree with him. I think the tall, slender, gorgeous lady can attract the man, but I have to agree with Stu with the shorter, plumper person is happier, which in turn is going to have, I think, a better relationship in the long run.
Well, speaking of good relationships, yours is terrific because you've just earned another $200. You're up to 800 and only one correct answer away from becoming the new Decisions champions. A bride with good etiquette should do something no later than 3 months after the wedding. Now, you were talking about perhaps getting married in the near future. What should a bride do no later than 3 months after the wedding? Stuart?
She should send thank yous to everybody that was in attendance and send gifts. Just a way of saying being gracious for everybody in attendance.
That's right. Absolutely, yeah.
You two
Yes.
and Amy Vanderbilt are in complete agreement. You've just made $1,000 and you are the new Decisions champion. Congratulations to you. We're going to take a break right now, and when we come back, we'll put this young couple to the test in our bonus round. So stay tuned. Our new Decisions champions are Pam Hodge and Stuart Schwab, and in a few moments, we're going to allow them to go shopping for some fabulous prizes. To this point, they have earned $1,000 in cash, and in this day of inflation, that hardly seems enough to have an enjoyable shopping spree. So we're going to give them an opportunity right now to add to their cash winnings by betting on their ability to answer correctly as a team. We have 5 questions for you. You can bet any amount up to $1,000 on the first question, and we need only one answer from you. How much do you want to bet to start off?
We'll bet 400 on this first question.
Okay, here it is. Remember, you discuss it and give me one answer only.
Okay.
According to studies, does darkness make lovemaking any more interesting? Yes or no?
Of course not.
Well, don't you, for romantic settings, isn't it more dimly lit in the candlelights?
Dimly lit, but not dark. I think a little candlelight or, I don't know.
Can you
a little
repeat?
bit of
Give us
light.
that question one more time.
According to studies, does darkness make lovemaking any more interesting? Yes or no? Obviously, we're dealing with levels of darkness here.
Does darkness make
Degrees of
it
darkness, degrees of light. Give me an answer.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, not though, you know. A little light, though, makes it more interesting,
Yes,
too.
I agree. Yeah.
Give me an answer.
I would say no to the darkness.
Oh, that's too bad. The answer is yes, because your senses are more receptive in the dark. So you forfeit $400. That means you now have $600
right.
as we go to question number 2.
All right. We'll bet 300 here.
300. To a nurse, what does the term meat wagon mean?
A gurney?
You're the nurse. Come on.
I work for an ophthalmologist.
What is a meat wagon?
A meat wagon is an ambulance.
Ambulance is the right answer. You've just won $300 more, and that takes you to $900. You're back in it. How much do you want to gamble on this question?
Here. 900.
Let's go for 5.
$500.
5 of your $900. Are the majority of men in jail in America married or single?
I would think that most men in jail are probably single. They're less stable.
Single men are less stable, is that what you're saying?
Married,
No, married men are more stable.
are more stable.
Yeah.
They're less apt to get involved with crime or nasty activities. I would go with single.
Single is your answer, and that is the correct answer. You've just won $500 more. You go to $1,400. How much of the 1,400 do you want to bet on this question?
We'll bet 400.
All right. In America, if you cheat on your wife, does she have a good chance of finding out? Yes or no? In the United States.
I don't know what the United States has to do with it.
I think if you're going to cheat on your wife, you're going to make sure she doesn't find out.
Of course, you would hope
So-
not to. I don't know how to answer that.
I don't think that she'd find out.
Your answer then is no, and you're absolutely right. Most wives never find out in America. It may be different abroad. You're doing well. You're up to 1,800, and we have your final question before you go shopping. How much of the 1,800 do you want to gamble?
Let's go for 5.
We'll go for another 500.
All right, that would give you a total of 2,300 to shop with, if you are correct. True or false? Studies show that women in their 60s have a craving for physical romance that is more intense than when they were in their 40s. True
That's
or
true.
false?
It's true.
I'll agree. It's true.
You're absolutely right. And you have a total of $2,300. And that's what we're going to ask them to spend when we come back after this. Now for the second part of our bonus round, in which our newly crowned champions, Pam and Stuart, get to spend that $2,300 in cash they've just earned. And if they make the right decision, they could wind up with a prize package worth $10,000. All right, you two, you're going to get to do some blind shopping right now on this prize board over here. 4 of those 20-numbered squares are going to be bad news for you because they will cause you to forfeit one or all of the prizes you will have purchased to that point. But the other 16 squares are good news, with great prizes ranging in value from $100 to $1,000. And in addition, up there we have 1 square which is worth $10,000. If you select that square, you get to keep all of those prizes even though you don't have enough money to pay for them. That's very important. We want you to shop wisely. And by that I mean don't spend more than you have. If at any time your prize value goes over $2,300, you lose everything. Good luck to you. What do you want to start with?
Amy?
Start with number 13.
Let's see if it's going to be a lucky number for you. Number 13. What do we have there? A backgammon set.
Play Omar, the electronic computerized backgammon wizard, ideal for the backgammon enthusiast. Challenging and exciting fun, portable battery-operated Omar from the Triumph Corporation. Retail value, $100.
Good prize for you, and only $100 spent. You've got $2,200 to go. What now?
Okay, let's see. Reese's birthday is the 15th. We'll go number 15.
15, and that number has some china.
Fine china from the Society Collection. A garland of petite flowers in soft colors edged in a rich platinum accentuate this lovely pattern from Society Corporation. Retail value, $400.
That takes you down to $1,800. $1,800 in cash. You're in no danger of going over. What number do you want now?
Let's try number 3.
Number 3, and that has a Palm Springs weekend.
It's a vacation at historic Ingleside Inn in Palm Springs, wonderful dining at Melvin's, dinner and dancing at Cecil's East, then disco among the stars at Cecil's West. An elegant vacation in Palm Springs. Retail value, $500.
And that leaves you with $1,300 in cash still to spend. You're in very good shape. What number now?
Let's go with number 4.
All right. What do we have there? Oh, bad news. You get to forfeit 1 prize, but it's your choice. Do you want to give up the backgammon set, the china, or the Palm Springs weekend?
I think backgammon.
Oh, I could go with that, yes.
Yeah, the least valuable of the 3 prizes. Okay, you have the china and the Palm Springs weekend and $1,300 in cash still to spend. Where do we go?
You choose this one, Stu.
Let's try number 6.
Number 6, behind that numbered square, we have a $200 cash bonus. That means you now have $1,500 in cash to spend. So you're in even better shape. What number?
Let's try number 5.
Number 5, we have this prize, his and her watches.
Raymond Wheel, his and hers classically styled fashion watches with precise advanced Swiss quartz movements by ETA in a 20-micron plated case. Furnished by Raymond Wheel. Retail value, $450.
Leaving you with $1,050. If you recall, I mentioned that the most valuable single prize was $1,000, so there's still no danger of you going bust. Which number do you want now?
Okay, I've been thinking about Berto back in New York. We'll try number 7.
Number 7. What prize there? A 35mm camera.
It's a Yashichi FR11 system. Features this fully automatic SLR camera with electromagnetic shutter. It's incredibly easy to operate from Yashica, the newest generation of electronic photography. Retail value $425.
And that leaves you with $625 in cash, Pam and Stuart. And now the decision is a more difficult one. You have accumulated some beautiful prizes, but you could lose them if you select a square with a prize valued at more than $625. You want to take the chance? Do you want to go on?
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it.
All right. You don't want to hit the $1,000 prize, obviously. What number would you like?
Number 9.
Let's see what we have behind square number 9. A brass bed.
It's a queen-size Victorian brass-plated bed, complete with Simmons Maxopedic mattress set, designed in cooperation with the orthopedic surgeons. It features a built-in bedboard in box springs for super comfort and support, furnished by Simmons.
And you'll notice that Tom did not give the value of that prize. Pam and Stuart had $625 to spend. They get to keep all of the prizes they have purchased to this point if the bed is worth less than $625. What's the value of that bed?
Retail value $500.
All right, that's it. Leaving you with a total of $125. And am I correct in assuming that you want to stop here and keep all those prizes?
We'll stop here, yes.
You better believe they're going to stop here. Some fabulous prizes and the chance to continue as our champion on Decisions. And we'll be introducing a new couple next time out. So long, everybody.